What's going on, y'all? It's your boy No Cut It. I'm back again with another one. I need you guys to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. That being said, let's get it. Terence Crawford versus Canelo versus heating up. I literally just watched the whole live stream from Showbiz the Adult. Showbiz the Adult is using the same talking points that he used going into the Errol Spence fight, that all the channels that hate Terence Crawford used going into the Errol Spence fight. Yes, I get it. You guys are going to say a million times, Canelo's not Errol Spence. I'm not talking about that. I'm not saying Canelo's Errol Spence. Two totally different fighters. One got a little bit more skills. One, y'all like to call him one dimension. Shit, I was calling him one dimension my damn self. But we know what's up. Canelo's pretty one dimension himself, except he got some attributes to him that he added to his game ever since the Mayweather and Bivol lost, right? And the Lara lost. So he added some stuff to his game, but overall he's straightforward, straight back and forth with some special effects. I always say with some special effects. I ain't going to say with no special effects. The no special effects guys are like guys like Triple G and Errol Spence. Those guys, they come straight forward, backwards, no special effects. Canelo, he comes straight forward, straight backwards with some special effects. So I can't completely just write him off and say he don't got no special effects. He got some. You understand? He got some, so I'm going to give him some credit when it comes to that. But do he have enough to compete? And I ain't saying beat. I'm saying compete. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? I never said the word beat. I said compete. There's a difference from beat and compete. So when you listening to these wordplay, you got to listen. I said, does he have enough to compete? Not beat. Even with the size advantage, does he have enough? The size advantage, the power advantage, does he have enough to compete with someone like a Terence Crawford? We'll see this September. But I'm telling you right now, I'm listening to everything you guys are saying, and it sounds regurgitated. You guys are saying the same bullshit y'all was saying for the Errol Spence fight. And I'm about to tell you what's one of the main bullshit they were saying. One of the main bullshit they were saying. The fact that they were saying, right? The fact that they were saying, listen to me. They were literally saying Terence Crawford likes to fight. It's going to be bad if he stands there and fight Errol Spence. He needs to use his legs. They said Crawford didn't have legs no more going into the Errol Spence fight. They said he doesn't have legs. He needs to use his legs, but he doesn't have legs. Bro, didn't we just watch a video from Shane Mosley saying the same shit? Then Shane Mosley just said the same bullshit. Crawford's losing his legs or some shit like that. And Crawford likes to fight. Isn't it the same talking points these guys were saying going into the Errol Spence fight? And I literally just watched Showbiz the Adult make the same damn argument, bro. You can't make this shit up. I'm telling y'all right now, I've never been so confident about a fight as much as I'm confident about this Crawford-Canelo fight. I've never been, bro, I will put my freaking house on this fight. That's how confident I am about this fight. Bro, watch Canelo versus Charlo. Everybody keeps saying Crawford shouldn't fight Canelo. Crawford should outbox Canelo. He shouldn't fight Canelo. Canelo doesn't really like to fight. Watch Canelo versus Charlo. When Charlo got on the inside, right? when Charlo got on the inside, right? Canelo would look to the ref to break it up. He didn't want to fight on the inside. I'm not saying he can't fight on the inside, but if you watch Canelo versus Charlo, Canelo wanted to be on the outside. He didn't want to fight on the inside. So what if Bud gets on the inside of Canelo, which he will? Y'all telling him to use his legs and run and do this? Or y'all already saying he's going to run? Like y'all said for Errol Spence. And then some of y'all saying, well, he don't like to run, but he likes to fight, and that's going to be his downfall. But if he likes to fight, and he's going to be on the inside with Canelo, who isn't fond of fighting on the inside. Like I said, go watch Canelo versus Charlo, bro. I want y'all to go watch Canelo versus Charlo. Canelo refused to fight Charlo on the inside. He wanted to fight Charlo at a distance, long range. Do you guys watch these fights, man? I don't think you guys, or maybe y'all watching and y'all don't study what the freak y'all watching. Canelo Alvarez refused to fight Charlo on the inside. Every time the fight was every time when they got close and they were on the inside, Canelo wouldn't fight on the inside. He didn't want to fight on the inside. Even against Berlanga. He hit Berlanga with a cheap shot on the inside, but he didn't really want to fight on the inside. He wanted to fight Berlanga from a distance so he can land his left hook. Bro, do you people really watch boxing, bro? Or do you people just say whatever y'all want to happen? Canelo refuses to fight on the inside. If Bud decides to fight Canelo and fights him on the inside, which Bud is excellent with those uppercuts, those short hooks, he catch and shoot. Canelo's in a lot of trouble, guys. I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm literally telling y'all. If Canelo chooses to fight Bud, and he doesn't respect Bud, and he gets out of line, he's in trouble. The people that are saying Crawford likes to fight, y'all said that for the Errol Spence fight. Once again, Canelo's not Errol Spence. You don't got to keep singing the same tone over and over again. I never said that. I never said he was Errol Spence. But the difference from Canelo and Errol Spence, Spence liked to fight on the inside. Canelo doesn't like to fight on the inside. At least not from what I've seen recently. He liked to be on the outside. Throwing punches. Because he likes to load up. Why would Canelo want to fight on the inside if he's loading up his punches? He can't load up his punches on the inside. He's going to smother his punches if he was loading up on the inside. How can you even load up on the inside? He's a guy who walks you down with the high guard and loads his punches and throw these bombs. When you get it on the inside of those bombs that he's trying to throw, what the freak is he going to do? Absolutely nothing. You literally neutralize him when you get on the inside. A lot of people saying Bud needs to use his legs. If Bud decides to fight Canelo, Canelo loses. He can also outbox him. But, bro, you guys acting like Mayweather didn't fight Canelo on the inside. Mayweather stood right in front of Canelo and fought him on the inside. You're going to say, man, that was a younger Canelo. Floyd Mayweather, who is not one of the biggest punchers in the sport of boxing, he stood right in front of Canelo and fought him on the inside, and he won that battle. Yes or no? Did you watch Canelo versus Floyd? Did Floyd not beat Canelo on the inside? Did he not stand right in front of Canelo? Was Floyd Mayweather running versus Canelo, or did he stand in front of him, pushed him back, and stood right in front of him, and Canelo couldn't do nothing? So you telling me Canelo, who couldn't do nothing with Floyd Mayweather, who doesn't have power like Crawford, who's going to fight Canelo because Bud's been fighting his whole life? You telling me that's not an even worse? If Floyd Mayweather did that to Canelo, you think Crawford ain't going to do something even worse to Canelo? Bro, sometimes I feel like I just be wasting my breath, bro. I feel like people watch these fights and they don't understand what they watching, bro. Crawford decides to fight Canelo, Canelo's in trouble. Especially if Crawford's on the inside of Canelo, Canelo's in trouble. If Crawford fights Canelo on the inside, hitting with those vicious uppercuts he hit Madrimov with, Canelo's in trouble. Y'all keep talking about Canelo's too big, the size advantage. Crawford should do this. Crawford should do what he's been doing. Canelo's in trouble. Whether he fights him from the outside or fights him from the inside, Canelo's in trouble. I think it's better for Bud to fight him from the inside. The reason why I think it's better for Bud to fight him from the inside is because he can't load up. He's vulnerable on the inside. And when Bud fights him on the inside, he's right there to the body. Throw them hooks to his body. His body is right there. Because he got good upper body movement, good head movement. So if you fight him from the outside, it's going to be hard to get his head. You fight him from the inside, the body's right there. The body shots is right there. Bro, we going to keep talking about this fight, man. Y'all believe what y'all want to believe. I know what's going to happen this September. And I can't wait, bro. I can just envision it now. So I'm on here talking about shit. Especially the one guy I'm gonna be going for is Showbiz the Adult. That's the one guy I'm gonna go for. Showbiz the Adult. I literally made this dude block me because of the Spence fight. He probably blocked me on YouTube too, because every time I comment, I don't know if my comment shows up. The dude literally had to block me because I trolled the shit out of him. He's going to have to block me again on everything. He blocked me on Instagram. Man, boxing fans are so gullible when it comes to the sport of boxing. You listen to a guy like Showbiz, he's going to make you go broke. He's now saying he's going to put money on Daniel Dubois to beat Alexander Usyk. That's asinine. That's ridiculous. How the freak is Daniel Dubois going to beat Alexander Usyk? That don't even make sense, bro. Like, that don't even make sense. The man already cooked you the first time, and you expect us to believe that because you was able to knock out AJ, you're going to go in there and somehow rewrite times and stop and do something with Usyk. Like, what, bro? It don't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. How these people think. The man is telling his fans, I'm putting money on Dubois. I have a feeling. What the freak kind of feeling you have? We've already seen Dubois get cooked by Usyk. The same guy he got cooked by is the same guy he's going to be fighting. What the freak is this Showbiz guy talking about, bro? You got these people on your channel just throwing money away. He literally threw money away on the Kambosos fight again. And it's fun to him because he's making money off of you gullible-ass boxing fans. He's making money off y'all. So it's funny to him because he has a lot of money in his pocket. You guys are spending your last hard-earned money and you're listening to this clown tell you who to put money on. He put money on Kambosos last week. This weekend. He's saying he's going to put money on Daniel Dubois. The stupidest shit I've ever heard, bro. Man, this shit gets me irritated. It's your boy No Credit. I'm out.